Welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I've just done Bishop's Finger. Hey? Yeah, no more said about that. Now, I'm doing Lemon and Lime Sparkling. Well, no, I'm not. I'm actually doing Geordie Winter Warmer. And it's a beer kit that Wilco sell. Their Winter Warmer kit, it's only about 12 quid, 40 pints for 12 quid. I mean, you know, you do have to have sugar to that, you know, so a kilo of sugar, 65 pence, something like that. Put a bit more sugar in if you want to try and up the alcohol content. As long as the yeast does its job, you know, you'll get an extra % or maybe 2 out of it, so you never know. So, what I did, my daughter bought it, I think it was last Christmas actually, thinking about it. And so she bought it for last Christmas. And then my wife bought me some butterscotch flavouring that you use in cakes. You can use it, you can drop it in beer. And I dropped it in some beer. A couple of drops and I thought, oh. So then I thought, why not brew a kit and drop it in that? So anyway, let me talk about Geordie's kit itself. Dead easy to do. Like most of these, it's a single tin kit, if you know what that means. I ain't got the kit anymore, so you know, it's ages past. It's a single tin kit, so you warm the tin up with hot water first, and then you pour it in, and pour a bit of hot water in the tin, swill it out, pour that in, because you don't want to lose any of that mixture in the tin. Then hot and cold water in your fermentation vessel until you get to 23 litres, which is basically 40 pints. You can go a bit more. I always go to 24, I do, you know, because I'm a tight cat who wants more beer. But anyway, so did that and sprinkled the yeast on the top. Obviously got to be careful that it's lukewarm, not too hot, because if it's too hot it will knacker the yeast. And then you leave it for a week or two. And as for a kit, as a kit goes, the Winter Warmer for 12 quid, it's bang on. I'd give it a good 4.5 out of 5, you know. The instructions are good, the yeast is good, and the end product is good. So, getting on to the actual beer review, because the kit's one thing, but obviously, you know, it's the beer that we're all interested in. So, this beer, and this has been secondary fermented for about 3 months now, and it is solid, that bloody bottle. So you'll get your beer when it's fermented, and you can either barrel it and you put so much sugar in the barrel, or bottle it. For me, bottle it. Always bottle it, because bottles last a lot longer than barrels. You know, you don't want to be drinking 40 pints of the same stuff, because to be honest, you know, after so many days you think, oh, this is you know, rubbish. Unless it's fantastic stuff and you're pissed every night, you know. But this, so bottle it, spoon of sugar, don't go overboard on the sugar, because what you'll get is exploding bottles. And let me show you bottles that are nearly exploding. Well, here's a bottle of Elderflower sparkling wine that exploded yesterday. I used a Robinson's bottle and it just blew the cap off. Lost half the sparkling wine, and for that reason I chucked the rest, because I didn't, you know, obviously cleanliness is godliness with beers. You know, you don't want to be drinking stuff that you haven't sterilised to the hilt first. You know, they do it in the breweries, you do it at home. Back on course. So anyway, I fermented it, and then at the end I got this bottle of butterscotch flavouring, and I whacked the bloody lot in. Chucked it all in. I thought, right, 1 drop per so much. I thought, I'll stuff that. So I just dropped the lot in. Used the old bottle. And the only other company who do a butterscotch flavoured beer that I know are, this isn't one by the way, but Lincoln Green here, based in Hucknall, Nottingham. They do, they do a butterscotch beer and you can buy it from, you can sometimes buy it in the pubs, but you can go to the brewery and buy it in boxes, and it's yeah, buttermuch, and it is to die for. Oh. If you've ever been to any of the Harry Potter world in Universal Park in Orlando, if you've been there, or you've been to the Harry Potter studios down, in London way, and you've drank the butterscotch beer and you thought, oh, that is nice, this is the closest you're going to get. So I thought, this is a winter warmer, let's bang the butterscotch in and try it. Now, I tried some months ago and it was alright. So I've left this on purpose for review purposes to do it. So hopefully I can open the bottle without it going too mad. And that's not bad really, because usually it fizzes up like a sod. So we'll pour the best part of a pint out. Because as you know, you've got to cleanse your palate. You can't have one sip and do a review. Because, so, nice dark colour. I would say similar to Bishop's Finger a minute ago, but darker. Chestnut brown, or was it mahogany brown? Good head. Let me put the bottle down. Oh, I can tell that Bishop's Finger. I mean, that's the first pint I've had today. And I was up at 5 this morning. It is now nearly 8 o'clock. So 15 hours in. And, one pint and you can feel it. It's funny how, and if anybody's watching this, please comment. If I'm drinking 5 pints of the same stuff, it doesn't affect me. I mean, like one night I was watching England play. And not the last World Cup, but probably the World Cup before. I had a barrel in the kitchen. I think it was a barrel of bitter or lager even. But that was in my early brewing days. It wasn't as good then. And I had like 8 pints in the hour and a half England were playing on the toilet all night, pissing like a twat all night. And, and I've totally lost what I was saying. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so, I swear Alzheimer's is coming. So, malty smell from the top. Can't really smell the butterscotch too much. Very dark. If I'm being honest, it's a little bit cloudy. Oh God, let me get it on camera. If I'm being honest, it's a little bit cloudy. But there's obviously some lacing or carbonation going off because it's sustaining the head. Yeah? You can't beat a good head. Right, let's have a drink. I'm getting a hint of butterscotch, but only a hint. But that might be because it's my first, drink. So I put it to one side for a minute. Yeah, Geordie's Winter Warmer kit. So 1.5 kilos. If you buy a 1.5 kilo kit, you're going to be adding sugar. You can use granulated sugar. If you're on a budget, use granulated sugar. If you've got the ability, say you've got a fridge with a filtered water, use the filtered water for your cold water, because obviously it's taking some of the the crap out of the water. If not, normal water. I mean, some of the true home brewers, some of them that go to extreme, they'll use proper malt enhancer, they'll use different sugars, dextrose, but normal sugar's good enough. If you want a beer, once you've done a few kits and you're happy with your sterilising, and you're happy that it's done well, then you can start to experiment. You can say it's a 40 pint kit, and it makes a 5% beer. You can brew short, which is go for 24 pints instead of 40. Yeah, you're going to lose out on 16 pints, but that kit will then transform from a 5% kit into probably a 7.5% kit, and the taste will be the same, you know, but stronger, obviously. Sainsbury's do sell a wide variety of their kits. Some good results on the web, on Sainsbury's website. So not that you can always believe website reviews, because on eBay and Amazon, you know, people pay for good reviews, you know, from dodgy Chinese sites. So you have to be careful of that. Yeah, on my website, I had somebody who wanted to advertise on my website, and then they was all of a sudden they're saying to me, if you buy something off Amazon, we'll refund you so you can have it for free, and then you just post a good review. I'm thinking, hold on a minute, you can get stuffed, you know. I'm not falsifying your stuff unless it was good, obviously. And it wasn't beer related stuff, so I wasn't doing it anyway. It was some crappy air ionizer, you know. I thought this was fantastic and resembles Guinness. Sorry, but that doesn't resemble Guinness, so your review's wrong. Ale, of course, perfect for those cold winter evenings. Snuggle up with a pint of Geordie Winter Warmer. Right, here's a better review. One times recommended brewing as follows: 1 times Geordie Winter Warmer kit, and brewing sugar 1 times 500. Muntons medium spray malt, use the light. 20 litres of water rather than 23, as this improves the overall body and flavour. Ferment for 10 days between 18 and 26 degrees. Blah, blah, blah. Then it says add Wilco's beer finings. You shouldn't have to add beer finings to get it clear. It should clear itself. Although I've had 3 kits just recently that I kind of rushed, and all 3 of them are a little cloudy. It's done nothing for the taste, because the taste on all 3 bang on. But it's not like it's not something you dish out in a pub. But a real ale pub, you probably would, because real ale drinkers don't give a monkeys. You know, they'll try it. If it tastes good, they'll have another. But it doesn't say it's about the taste. Hey, you give a good review, but no taste. So let's go back. Let's give it a review. Winter Warmer beer review. That's it. Right. Yeah. Lots of beer reviews online. Didn't really know that. And it's strange that not on the normal beer review forums. No, it's not on there. So anyway, so as beers go, it's been about 5 minutes now. 13 minutes into this. Got to stop yakking. There's a hint of butterscotch. You know, it is a proper winter warmer ale. You can feel the warmth in your belly as you're drinking it. So it lives up to its name. Very malty, very malty. I can't pinpoint the tastes. See, some homebrews, I find the cheaper homebrew kits are not in the same league as your Bulldog kits. They are Bulldog, in some degree also Woodford's. This kit is not in the same degree as them. Good kits, but you know, the classic kits like Bulldog, just, you know, you pay for quality. Pay the extra, pay 20 quid. You know, if you can afford to pay 45 quid and get it on free delivery, you're laughing. But don't pay 25 quid off eBay per kit, because, you know, it gets expensive. But as a pint goes, would you drink more than one? Yeah, definitely. You know, in the middle of winter, you're sat there with a warm fire on, drinking this. Whew, you'll be asleep within half an hour. Tastes to me just like any Not quite a stout. Certainly not Guinness flavour. I don't know what that bloke was on about. But it's just below the stouts and porters, you know, and above where you like your Bishop's Finger are. So it's in that area above them. It's certainly strong as well. The secondary fermentation's definitely added something to it. To me, it feels like a 6 or 6.5%. You know, it's definitely got something about it. Oof. And this is, you know, 2 pints in, and I feel battered. And so, yeah, thumbs up there. I'll take the bottle in, drink the rest when I get in. Out of 5. Oof. Although, taste-wise, I can't make out what it tastes. I can't make out the taste, apart from the winter. You know, there's a hint of cloves, bit of cinnamon. There's definitely a hint of butterscotch. That's because I put butterscotch in it. Is it as good as buttermilk? No. I don't know where the butterscotch seems to have been lost. In, you know, the flavouring seems to have just gone. So whether the yeast on the secondary fermentation, whether it's been the sweetness has been like fermented out, you know, because I tasted this a few months back and there's a lot more butterscotch in the flavouring. It still wasn't to my liking. You know, I would have wanted it, woof, you know, in your face butterscotch, but it's even less now. So in some ways, to me, it's not as good as it was, but it's got stronger. I mean, it's like knockout juice, you know. It's a damn good beer. Oh dear. I'm stuck what to give it, and I need to finish this off because we're at 17 minutes now. I babbled on for far too long. I'm going to give it a 4.4 out of 5. I think it's actually better than some of the commercial brews that I've tasted. You know, so, you know, I mean, I've tasted some good commercial brews. I've tasted 1 or 2 rancids. But that's bang on, that is. And, oh my God. I mean, I had Bishop's Finger, which is 5.4. This is a lot stronger than Bishop's Finger. I'd love to put the thing in and do the, you know, but it's not an easy thing to test it because you have to have the original gravity and that, unless I'm talking shit, obviously. But to me, it feels a lot stronger than, you know, 5.4. A lot stronger. I wouldn't say it's in the 7% category, but oh me, beautiful. And I've got 5 litres left. Oh, I'm glad I pulled that out for a review. It was most satisfying. Thanks for watching. I hope it didn't bore you. Cheers.